channel. All new and old subscribers, thank you very much. Just want to give you all a round of applause more than me, because I've just been going live when I've got a spare 5 minutes. I feel crap just before medicines. It gives me that motivation to keep continuing with something, because I know it's benefiting me, but it's also benefiting you as well, because you're seeing my struggle. You're lining up with that struggle, and you're seeing that things can be achieved if you don't give up, which is easier said than done. Not to give up in this long troubled world that our bronchiectasis people get. So yeah, I've just come live. I'm still fighting whatever it is. I'm contesting whether to put a sample in if I don't improve in about a day or two, because I think I started like this maybe Boxing Day or just before Boxing Day. Something just didn't seem right, but I'm not sneezing now. I just sound very bunged up, and I still have episodes where I feel okay and then I'm being attacked again. So I don't know if it's just the end of this virus that's been flying about, or if it's, an infection. But I think it's more the virus side. I found some more water for injections lying about, which is a blessing, because I'm now running out waiting for my dispensing team from Salford Royal to get me some more gentamicin, some more filter pads, syringes and needles to draw the medication up. So hopefully we can get that in before I run out of these waters I've got. Now I'll show you where they are. I'll give you a quick view of them so you can see them. So we've got the nebs there, syringes, and you've got a little bit of a injection for waters. Well, I am running out because that's all I've got left. So I am waiting for my specialist now to let me know when my prescription's ready to collect, or if they are dropping it off for me. So that's good, really, in that sense. And I think I've took to gentamicin quite well. I think it's doing a better job than the tobramycin was. Don't ask me why, because the tobramycin is supposed to be a better medication. I just think that my body's accepting this drug better, whether that's because it's a new drug. I might have seen the same results when I first went on tobramycin, but don't remember, because I've been on it for like 2-3 years. I'm probably remembering the part where I felt not so good towards the end of that. So yeah, it's doing me good this far. I don't want to jinx it, because every time I say something's doing me well, and this and that, then about a few days later I become unwell, and that's been throughout this bronchiectasis period. I say something like, this is the best I felt for a while, and then I become poorly again. So no, we'll forget about that. We'll just live every day as it comes. I don't in particular feel that great. I just feel that every morning I wake up, I feel like I'm getting better. So I am encouraged that it is a virus, not an infection, because every day I feel like I've got a little bit more about myself than I did have a few days ago. So yeah, I'm not alarmed. I'm not alarmed to start sending samples in just yet. Anyway, and my IV therapy is not till March. So if I can get a good blast, of this antibiotic till at least the end of February, I come off it and then I jump on the IVs. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, because so far I've not needed a rescue pack in between since I've started the gentamicin. So that's good in itself. All right, Darcy Black, you okay? Welcome to the channel. But yeah, everyone's feeling rubbish. I'm speaking to everyone. People who are normally fit and well, they've come down with this. So I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's something different. Every year it seems it's a similar bug but different. So yeah, try to get over it is the main thing. I've changed my diet a little bit, because towards Christmas I was eating all kinds of junk, chocolate, fizzy drinks. Now I have had a fizzy drink yesterday, so I'm trying my best not to have one today. I'm not doing nothing tonight, mate. I'm just going to chill out. There's a little bit of football on. You got Inter Milan, AC Milan Super Cup final. I might watch that, but there's nothing really tickling me fancy, mate. I just want to try and get on with a few things the best I can. And that's it. There's nothing in particular. When I feel like this, I just have to go with how I feel, really, mate. So yeah, I won't be going all out, let me tell you. But yeah, I've picked up my prescription today, so that's good. I've got my amitriptyline. I was on a. This is crazy. This I need to tell you about this. Right, I believe in God's grace. People believe in luck. I used to be I can't say it. I'm trying to say suspicious, but superstitious. But I was trying to say that, and I was getting confused. All right, awkward. So I used to think like certain things just had to happen that way, and that's how I got my good fortune. But anyway, I found 160 ml tablet in one of my drawers where my medicines were. I found one. So that must have been from a very old pack. So I thought at least now I'm only going to have one night without my medication. So I've got to get a jacket, and I'm only going to get the jacket for keeping myself warm. I put the jacket on, I felt something in the pocket. I went in the pocket. I had 10 mils of amitriptyline, which is a 60 ml dose. Boom. Got over the Sunday, and the chemist had me amitriptyline. So I believe in God's grace, not luck. Right there, Roxy Bush, you alright? Hope it's not too bushy. Scully Branganka. Scully, I can't say that, mate. Sounds a bit tight. Right, John Jones. Are you the UFC fighter? A good fighter, John Jones. I've got bronchiectasis, mate, lung disease. But that's just one of my illnesses. So I would always predominantly say that's my worst illness out of all of them. But yeah, you seem to develop this, develop that as you get older. Is it because of the medication we take? Does it trigger something else off? I don't know. But at the moment, my vitamin D levels are very low. I only realised because the chemist kept dispensing loads of vitamin D. So I phoned up and said, "Why am I getting all this vitamin D?" Anyway, I've got to take a nine months course of vitamin D. Can't be bothered. Yeah, Morgan has bracelets. John Jones, and you were in the no, I weren't in the UFC, mate. I'm only in KFC when I want some chicken. No, I'm saying John Jones is a UFC fighter's name, a champion. So yeah, so that's it really. I just want to, yeah, you know who said that joke? It was Ricky Hatton, the boxer from Manchester, Ricky Hatton. They interviewed him and said, "What does he think about UFC?" He said, "That's garbage. More like KFC." I can't see two men grappling on the floor. Just it's not entertaining. Boxing, on the other hand, is two guys, 12-ounce gloves, 10-ounce gloves, depending on what they fight at, what weight, and it's men slugging it out, and they can only use one part of combat, which is the fist, and obviously, the footwork plays a part. And just watching how two men can really put it on like that without doing any naughty stuff like throwing the elbows in, all this rubbish. If you want that, you could see that in the pub every night of the week. So don't get me wrong, there's some amazing mixed martial artists that are pleasing on the eye. Conor McGregor used to be decent just to watch. But no, I won't stay up at night. And what do you call it? I won't stay up and pay for box office. For some reason, my son, is really enjoying the UFC, and I don't know why. But just give us a sec. Right. Anyway, so yeah, I've just come on for a short one. I've not really got much to do as in medicine. I've done them earlier on. Has to leave it about 8 hours apart. So I will be cracking on with that shortly. When I say shortly, it'll probably be tonight. I'm just trying to keep myself, ticking over, because we all know what boredom does to us, and when we're not feeling too well, it's not as if we can do the things that pass our time. So you spend a bit of time thinking, which isn't good. So anyway, I haven't got really much to bring to you apart from I've had a bit of a successful day because I've got my amitriptyline. Try mullein extract. What's that, mate? Never heard of it. I will do. I'm up to. Is it a supplement? Natural supplement. I believe in a lot of natural stuff. To be honest, that over the years, it seems that they've all gone down oil medication, which causes damage. So you got to think about years ago when people didn't have X-ray machines, but there was family members with bad congestion or the chest wheezing. There would have had to be some natural supplements or leaves or whatever that they could do, or drinks that they made. Yeah, I'm gonna go and search it up when I get off here, mate. Mullein extract. Yeah, yeah, I will do, definitely, definitely. There's a good supplement that I have been taking called Shea Jat. Um, it's something from the Indian mountains. It's collected, so I don't know if it's like, say, I won't say volcanic rock, but I'm just saying that it's something from the mountains. Like it's like a resin, and they collect the resin. It's really good for mental health. It's good for giving you energy release as well. So Shiajite Indian. It's an Indian supplement. Now be careful where you buy it from, because if you're buying it from, I don't know, say for instance, someone on eBay, you might be getting something that's not the real deal, and then you don't know what you're ingesting. Mountain blood Shiajite. Right, okay. I don't know which one mine is, but it comes with a little like spoon, like you just get a little bit, put it on your tongue or behind your tongue. You can use it with a drink. Now, I would suggest that to anybody. It's definitely not going to cancel out your medication from the doctor. If you're going to be throwing medications the doctor's giving you, and then you're going to be a snowflake when it comes to a natural supplement, stay 10 yards away from her. Because yeah, I can understand about charcoal, because even charcoal toothpaste and things like that are known to wean out medications. And I know this because in the fish tank hobby, we used to use activated charcoal, which is an activated carbon inside the filter. So we'd have like mesh bags, and we put the mesh bags in the filtration system, and we had to take them out. We used to have to take them out the filter when we had to medicate the fish tank. So yeah, activated charcoal will strip medications. But yeah, that sheer giant, I can't even say it. I told someone about it who races greyhounds, because I said, I wonder if you give him a bit of that over time, would you see an improvement in, I don't know, acceleration, sharpness? Because everything's not just physical in the sporting world. You have to be sharp mentally as well. So if it gives you the edge, why not try it? Nature provides, yeah. There's probably something out there that cures all sorts of diseases, and to us, we've been told it's a weed. It's a weed. You throw it away, put it in the compost bin. Years ago there would have been a book. I'm sure there would have been like a Bible on their natural methods that used to help mankind. Because I was watching, I was watching something just on a reel, and he's going on about years ago. We used to eat pork every day. But what's the one thing we don't do? We don't work in the cotton mills sweating all day. We don't work under natural sunlight every day. So that's one way of the body getting rid of toxins. So just because our nana and granddads, I don't know, maybe not this generation, the other generation, lived till 110 years old, they were doing things that we're not doing. So we think we can get away with the fast foods, with the garbage, and just sit on our asses, which we can't. Now, I'm not saying, cut out everything out your diet, because I'd say I have takeaways just like you. I eat pork like you. I'm not massive on pork, I'll be honest with you. I just think like sausages are disgusting. What else? Pork chops, not for me. But I don't mind the Italian sliced salami, or chisoro, is it chisoro? Things like that. But yeah, I just feel like when you get older and you start putting food in your mouth, it sends signals to your brain that it didn't send when you was younger. Do you know what I mean? I think uh, don't think this is any good for your body and mind, spiritual as well. So yeah, food is a source of energy. So whatever we put in our mouths, um, means a lot. So if we eat junk food, chances are we're going to be sloppy, miserable. We're feeding our mood instead of our body. So yeah, and another thing I searched. Well, I didn't search. When I say search, I don't go around searching for things. But obviously, with this AI intelligence and things like that, it knows what you're looking for. So there'll be something like in the search history, or what, a playlist. And I hope I remember. I hope I remember it now, because I've been rambling on. What was it? I've lost it. I've had an absolute brain fart. I've lost it. Oh shit! Don't you just love that? Don't you just love that? It was quite interesting as well, but I've lost it. So whether it comes back to me on the next one or before, I'll write it down so don't forget it. Yeah, I've got it. So how true this is, I don't know. So if you go on a protein diet, whether it's just meat, which it normally is, or you can get it from nuts, some olives, whatever, and you keep eating this diet, eventually your body will learn to live without carbohydrates. So what will happen is when you eat this food, you'll start getting fuller because you're sticking with it. But in the beginning, you probably won't because you're missing your carbohydrates. But if you can go a couple of weeks with limiting the carbohydrates slowly to completely weaning off them or using them occasionally, if you stick on a high protein diet, you'll see how better you feel as well in yourself. Because when we feel depleted because of these energy sources that we've lost through the carbohydrates, which are carbohydrates, it just means like water hydrating the body, but most carbohydrates are filled with sugar, your white bread, things like that. So no wonder that everybody's got diabetes. On that note, you're that stupid, your favourite boxer is sugar diabetes. See you later, love. I'm out.